I'm just wanting to know, did that 250,000 illegal immigrant children found? The hell's going on? Why the hell did you guys say a lot of kids were missing and not a happy ending? I'm a little worried. Are they on some rich guy's island? I hope not. He traps him and says, hey, I provide, I make the rules. Corner him and say, see, this is Camera Island. Everything you do, from your eating to your poo, it's recorded. I don't want to go to the island. I want to get off of it. I want to go back to Virgin Island with God. I screwed up in my mind. Dad! Why did you make sex so gross? You put the beer cans up high, Ample Mountains, and you let my joystick of love.
Your TV just isn't as thrilling. It's time to resume play. That means less.
Look for a parking garage.
Rev your engines.
But hell, I just know it. How culture is. The garages in Ipsy are too big. I got a smaller version car.
You're clearly someone who takes care of yourself.
Dad!
For colon cancer, don't wait. Because when caught early, it's more treatable.
You know what I said I want a wife?
Altered DNA in your stool to find 92%.
I want an untouched one.
It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk.
I don't want to be like that guy in Predator when I'm talking to my wife. Echo, echo,
That's
echo.
a step in the right direction. This is the Frells family's land. When the first snow fell, the kids...
In Jesus' name!
Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home.
Look, this is a disclaimer. Are you guys going to get them? Christians have to come up with new things and new interests and be interesting, I guess. If you guys are just trying to, oh, well, we're going to make it into heaven. We're just going to be quiet and go with the flow and we're just going to get raptured. Wow, where's the heart? Where's the personal risk at that? My dad loves personal risk. You jump out there in faith and you just be human, right? And God somehow can make you walk on water. He can make you sink. My God, if you don't see where I'm trying to lead, and you're just being a Pharisee, pointing and saying, this is outrageous, then you reach out to the very people I reach out to and get them. Let's see your net.
I gotcha!
That's not funny. It's not funny. It's sad. We should have a culture that loves one another, that wants to have each other's back, that wants to help each other stand tall. But yet we're turning into a nation of, I'm God, you serve me. I'm cool. Can I wow the people with my next sentence? Or am I just going to look like a nerd? Well, I tell you, Hart, I think the only one qualified to actually judge, and although we all of us judge all the time, the only one righteous I see as judging is God. He's the only one that knows the ins and outs and ins and uppers and downers and lowers and highers. But how do we live a life without judging? Then it talks about you know Satan's trying to steal it away. I got a little bit of God's word. You know them for their fruit, You know, basically a good tree can make bad fruit or something like that. A bad tree can't make good fruit, and a good tree can't make bad fruit. Abraham and the Arabs, Ishmael. Ishmael was beautiful, wonderful. I bet he was a joy to have. But when the promised child came, he got trapped. Sarah kind of trapped him. He picked over Ishmael and the servant woman, the slave. Abraham had servants. They were slaves. You know, he loved them. So Abraham didn't pick his slave or his son, his offspring, his slave offspring son, but he picked his love, his heart, Isaac and Sarah. He could have went in two directions. He could have went with the slave. He could have went with Sarah.
I don't know. I don't think it's right.
What is the matter with you?
Well, here's a man of God, and his wife gave him a womb. He's blessed. That's unfair. Where the hell's my womb?
You always think about yourself, man. Why don't you? Why don't you enjoy that Abraham loved God? And that's really why he was righteous. He loved God. He loved his fellow man. Why don't you love that?
Well, I'm thinking it's a cool story, but I don't know, after a couple of decades of not feeling a woman's touch, you kind of get a little strange.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.